I didn't get off to the best of starts really. Sort of, the first lap wasn't very fast for me. I just wanted to get into a rhythm again. And, obviously, it's not all won in the first lap. And I just used my head and I was riding my own race. Trying to be as smooth as I could, and just doing the best job I could really. It was something like 3 seconds that covered the first three riders. But again, I felt like I was closing in, and I was closing the gap. And then it all went a bit horribly wrong for me at the veranda. Yeah, it's not something I really want to be remembering, to be honest with you. But it's just one of them things, You get involved in a bike race and knowing full well it's dangerous and what can happen, and these things can happen. I've accepted it. It's happened now, All I know, I was just gone off the side of the veranda and I've ended up in hospital. It's just with a few broken bones. When I first admitted into Noble's Hospital after my accident, I was more concerned about how was I catching the guy in front.
So guys, this guy named Connor Cummins was a very good rider back in 2010 when he used to race for this documentary film known as the TT Races. It was used to be the Isle of Man. The film examines the rider, whereby he races to become the king of the mountain in Ireland. So this guy met with an accident and he somehow fell off the cliffs, and this was the injury he faced during the entire trauma period. This race has resulted in 242 deaths in 107 years. So guys, I'll be putting up the detailed review of the Isle of Man TT races in my next video. So guys, I think we should continue with our next phase of this video. So this incident took place back when I was in Agra. The incident was so horrific that I couldn't sleep for 2 days. As you can see, there are 3 bikes on this Agra-Lucknow expressway. The right hand side was the Apache RTR 200, the middle one was the RC 200, and the extreme left was my own bike, R15 version 3.0. As we normally ride on night, this particular day we decided to go on a tea trip to a local tea stall nearby. It was around 3 kilometers from the Oberoi Amar Villas. We warmed up our bikes and we went for a ride. So this incident took place on 27 November 2019, which was one of the horrific days of my life. Eventually we survived, but my senior's bike couldn't. It was a brutal accident. So it was 27th of November when this incident took place. We were coming back from the tea stall when we decided to wait and just have a relaxation period on the end of the highway, when we were just relaxing ourselves until the bus from the opposite direction, which was at a very high speed, came and thrashed one of our bikes, which was Apache RTR 200, and it carried it along the way with a sparkling effect on the road. So eventually God saved us from this catastrophic event, and we thank God at last for saving us. So after a deep conversation with the passengers inside the bus and with the bus conductor, we were able to find out that this man who was driving this bus was heavily drunk and he was not in his senses. So he tried to escape as well, but our bus supervisor, Mr. Jay Goswami, fetched him and we were able to recover the money from the owner of the bus, which helped us a lot. So guys, we have come to the end of this video. So at last, my only suggestion and advice for all the beginners: before purchasing bikes, do keep in mind to purchase proper biking kit because that plays a very important role in one's safety, which includes helmets, arm guards, and knee guards. Wear GoPro as well if it comes within your budget. One last thing, don't accelerate or show off in front of people who don't own bikes because we were once in their own shoes when we had nothing. So, guys, at last, stay courageous, stay motivated, and always chase your dreams.